Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 16th to the 30th, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive into this reading and see what this time frame has to offer. I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also your totem animals for this time. So if you see these animals in the wild or you see an image of these animals, this is really your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder saying, remember this message, Aquarius. Aquarius, June 16th to the 30th, 2020, Aquarius. June 16th to the 30th, 2020, Aquarius. June 16th to the 30th, 2020, Aquarius. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have here the otter spirit. You are never alone, which is always good to know. Your angels, your spirit guides, those who love you are all around you. And then the deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. Bring a gentle touch and bring that sense of compassion, of love, of beauty with you, moving you forward. And then we have your chakra cards. Aquarius, June 16th to the 30th, 2020, Aquarius. June 16th to the 30th, 2020, Aquarius. June 16th to the 30th, 2020, Aquarius. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have inner strength, which is the solar plexus chakra, and we have nurturing, which is the earth star chakra. So you are nurturing your inner strength, moving yourself forward, gaining your power, gaining what it is that you want, and really rooting yourself to what you desire. And you're going to see yourself stepping into a new way of being, stepping into a new light. Yeah, there's some sort of change that has to do with the compassion of your soul and the beauty of yourself. Like that's really shining forth, and that's just going to be exquisite for you. Aquarius, June 16th to the 30th, 2020. Aquarius, June 16th to the 30th, 2020. Aquarius. June 16th to the 30th, 2020, Aquarius. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So at the heart of everything, we have the Strength card. Yeah. So that is absolutely beautiful. That is a Leo energy, a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. You're crowned by the Seven of Pentacles. You then have the King of Wands, a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. So this is amplifying that Sagittarius, that Leo energy. Then we have the Three of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Queen of Swords, which is you, an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. So there you are in the minor arcana. And then we have the King of Cups, and this is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. The Moon, strong Pisces presence. The Nine of Wands. And the Four of Swords. Okay. So it's really interesting here because as you are awakening and as this power of your heart, your love, your soul, your compassion comes forward, you are going to find yourself dealing with heartbreaks, pains, and disappointments. Now, it can be from the past that they're coming forward, right? It can be that, certain things trigger it. Like you're looking at something and it's like, wow, why do I have such an emotional kind of visceral reaction to this? It's going to be because of some trauma, some drama that you have been through that has scarred you. And you're really looking at things, and instead of saying, oh, okay, I'm just kind of throwing this away, I can't look at it right now, I can't deal with it, you're looking at it and you're seeing yourself for the warrior that you are, because you have the Queen of Swords right here. And the Queen of Swords represents you in the minor arcana, where this is the warrior queen. Okay, so you have the warrior queen, you have two kings here. You are strength, and that's right at your heart. You are strength, you are determination, you are this well of power that you don't even see within yourself. And that is going to be what this time is all about. It's about honing that power, celebrating that power, and moving forward towards what you desire. Because we have the otter spirit here. You are never alone. With the deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. Bring a gentle touch because you are never alone. You are surrounded by your angels, by your spirit guides. And Aquarius, you're one of those signs that just picks up on it so absolutely beautifully, so exquisitely. And so bringing forth this beauty, this gentleness through the connection that you have with your angels, with your spirit guides, and bringing that light into the world, oh my gosh. I mean, it's a game changer. It's a game changer for you. It's going to be a game changer for those people around you. And it really has you breaking out of the confines that had you thinking, I'm not strong. You know, other people are strong. Other people are talented. Other people get too. But I'm not. I'm overwhelmed. I'm scared. I'm alone. I'm upset. And it's like, yeah, okay. You might see yourself as walking a really hard road. And that does not mean that you're not. It means that you are not letting that define you anymore. You're sitting there and you're looking at what you want. You're looking at what you desire. And you're saying, I know me. I know me. I know my power. I know my brilliance. I know my truth. And listen to your gut during this time. Because Aquarius, your gut, you're going to have a gut reaction to things. And it's going to be pretty spot on. And as you move forward with your inner strength guiding you, you have, and your solar plexus guiding you, you have your Earth Star Chakra located 6 inches below your feet. You are connecting with your rooted self, and you're nurturing. It's kind of like the soil, the earth nurtures the trees, right? They grow from it. And that's what you're seeing here. This nurturing, this compassion, this beauty, this loveliness. It is nurturing you. It is leading you forward. And it is showing you what you need in order to thrive. And it's saying, don't turn away just because you think, oh, that's silly, or nobody else will understand. This is your life. It's not theirs. Let it shine forward. Strength is at your heart. A Leo energy, yes. Time frame, July 23rd to August 22nd. You are strong. You are valiant. You are moving towards eternity. And the thing with the Strength card is that this lion could easily take down this woman, right? But he's not, because he loves her. There are going to be things that come your way. They're just going to radiate towards you. Take them in. Let them be a part of you. Embrace them. Because you're going to see that beauty and brilliance becomes a part of your life in a beautiful and powerful way. And you're going to see that your greatest strength is a talent that you might not see as a talent. You might actually see it as a weakness. Aquarius, your greatest talent is your strength, is your kindness, is the compassion of your heart. That is your strength. That is your keystone for your whole entire life, your whole entire existence. And then we go from 8 in the major arcana to 9 in the minor arcana. And this is the 9 of Wands. You're battle weary, okay? It's like, I've had enough. The battle has been hard, it has been long, it has been trying, and I don't know how I want to move forward. But I cannot take what everybody else is throwing at me. It's kind of like there's a lot of noise, and my goodness, is there a lot of noise in this world. And the world is coming at us, and it's coming at us. And here it's like, no, build up this barrier, and think of these wands as trees. Okay, not just a fence, but think of them as trees. Filtering the air that comes to you, cleansing it, purifying it, so that you can move forward, healing and being graced, okay? Moving towards your destiny, your purpose, without everybody else's chatter overpowering your soul's desire. Because Aquarius, you have, again, such this beautiful heart that you will sit there and you'll say, oh, I'll put myself on the back burner. I'll get to me later. You know, I need to do this to help that person. I need to do that to help this person. You know, everybody's feeling so upset. You need to focus on you. And be a little bit more selfish. And I'm not saying selfish in a bad way. I'm saying remember that your being matters. Your purpose in this world, to shine bright and to move forward, is grace. And let it shine. You are crowned with the 7 of Pentacles. It's been a long road. You're waiting for your harvest to come. Now, for some of you Aquarians, you're going to be looking at things, and harsh truth, you're going to sit there and be sitting back and saying, okay, it'll come. Like, I don't have to do anything about it right now. There's nothing I can do. Don't sit back and just wait for things to happen, because you're going to see that fear really starts to build up if you do that. you have to take a proactive approach. And for those Aquarians who, you're like, yes, listen, Dane, I am working, my tuck is off, I'm going after what I want, everything like that, then, that message isn't for you. The message is that there's something here where you think, it's out of my control, I can't. And you're going to find that it's not out of your control. You're going to find that the harvest that is coming, yes, you have to kind of mind it, and you have to let it grow on its own, but you have to tend it. Because there's going to be this sense here of, oh, I can't, I'm helpless in this scenario, but you're not going to be helpless. You're not. You're going to be facing fears. And as you do so, you have the Yud right here. You have yourself looking at the gateway of heaven, at the connection with the heavenly plane to move yourself forward. And that's really moving you in a very powerful, very beautiful direction, which leads you to a celebration of yourself. Now, you can be waiting on a Pisces energy, a time frame of February 19th to March 20th. Something here where you think, oh, I just have to let it happen. This person here, a fire sign energy in Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, okay, strong pull to a Leo, but it's somebody who is seen as like I got it person. I have this, I'm going to make things happen for you, everything like that. You've put your trust in them. And this is saying, check in, make sure everything is okay, make sure that, the communication is there and everything like that, because you're moving towards something big, and there's some sort of fear, there's some sort of blockage here that you are going to be kind of meeting on head on, and it's going to be moving you forward. Now, okay, I'll get back to that. And then here with the Six of Wands, you're moving forward in celebration. Celebration, prosperity, bounty, beauty. This is remembering to celebrate yourself. Because with the Six of Wands, it's like, okay, if you wait for people to celebrate you, Aquarius, you're going to find that it's a long wait. This is like having a boss that isn't really a good boss, because the boss only nags. The person only points out what you're doing wrong, where you need to improve, my goodness, I can't believe how lazy you are, stuff like that. I gave you this list, you did everything on the list, but you forgot this. And I kind of implied that type of thing. And this is a person that you don't like being around. And so this is saying, how are you a boss to yourself? Right? Do you celebrate you? Do you say, good job, look at what you've done, I'm so proud of you, like, wow, this is really great, kind of thing? Or do you say, wow, you messed that up, and you should have seen that more was inferred here. You should have seen that there was a greater power here. And so with the Six of Wands, it's remembering how to celebrate yourself. And you need to take a step back, because you've been through the ringer. You have been. You've been through the ringer. You've been through trials and tribulations and heartbreaks and pains. And that's why here, it's like, honor yourself. Honor yourself for standing strong. Honor yourself for who it is that you are right now, what it is that you need, where it is that you're heading, because you have been through so much. And that's the thing here. That's the thing, okay? Because you're going to think that this harvest, there's a fear this harvest will never come. Or maybe it's meant for other people to live their purpose, live their dreams. And I'm just supposed to be, doing what I'm doing. I'm just supposed to be on the sidelines. And this is really saying no. No, this is a time where you face your fears, where you look at things and you say, I might be scared absolutely out of my mind, but I am not going to stop. I am going to take my prosperity, to take my bounty, to take what I desire, and I'm going to move it forward in love, in healing, in kindness, and in beauty. And I'm going to encapsulate my world in that. Meaning that there is so much negativity around, and you feel it, Aquarius. You might feel like you're operating on half speed. You might feel like there's a power around you, but there's not really this way of accessing it. And this is where you're turning inward, and you're seeing what you desire, and you're facing the fears that are holding you back. And as you do so, the Queen of Swords comes in. I mean, you are a battle queen for this time. It's like, I know what I need, I know what I want, I know where I'm heading, and that's just that. I will not be stopped, I will not be silenced. I'm cutting through the nonsense, and I am moving to my goals. And that is your truth. That is your power. And as you do so, you are looking at what you desire. You're looking at the truth that you need to speak. And at times, Aquarius, do be mindful, because you might find that you're a little bit sharp-tongued with people, And you can also find that there's a sensitivity towards, other people's snippiness. Okay? So here, it's knowing your mind, and it's conveying that through the connection of your heart, through bringing a gentle touch. And that's why it's going to be so important. And as you connect with your angels and your spirit guides, meditation would be highly beneficial during this time, right? As you connect with their message, as you connect with their words, you cut through the fears that have been holding you back. You move towards your purpose. You have, the butterfly here at the bottom of the throne. You have the angels here with you, and you have the moons. You have the phases of life that we go through, and you're seeing your truth. You're seeing your power, and you've acquired your skill. And the thing is, Aquarius, for a lot of you, you're not going to see your skill as anything big deal. You're going to be like, oh, well, what's that big deal? I've always been able to do that. Okay. But it's like always being able to connect with people emotionally, pick up on their energy. You might sit there and say, everybody can do that. Do you know how many people can't? Do you know how many people are absolutely lost in the sea of the emotional world? It's taking your talents and things that you might not think of as talents and saying, well, everybody can do that, but they can't. And as you take your power, you take your purpose, and you claim your truth, and you see you are cutting through the doubts and the fears that are holding you back during this time. Because the moon card here, the fears, the shadows that, you sit there and go, oh my gosh, those are not our monsters. They come from the heartbreak. They come from the pain. They come from the disappointment that you have been through in life. And so they're not made up fears. They absolutely have root and validity. They absolutely have power. And it's looking at the hurts, the pains, the disappointments. And it's saying, I will not let this be the truth of myself. I will not let myself be held back, kept back, and denied. Because even though I've fallen and I've failed, even though I've experienced heartbreak, trauma, pain, disappointment, I will not let that define me. And as you kind of warrior this, you're going in full speed, I know this, and I am celebrating my truth, because that's what you're doing. This is a time where you're saying, my life, my power, my truth, and kind of screw you all, I'm going for it. And that is a huge thing for you, Aquarius. It's like, a round of applause, because this is your power, and nobody can take it from you, and nobody will be taking it from you. Because as you embrace the pains that you have been through, you see yourself as the warrior queen that you are. The warrior queen, the warrior king, however you identify yourself, the warrior that you are. And you come back. And you rest, and you look, and you see your power, you see your truth, and you move forward in it. And you say, I will not be held back. I will not be denied. And I will not let myself fall. And even if I fall, I will stand again. Because life is a battle. Life is a war. Life is overwhelming. And it is also your truth and your beauty. And as you embrace this, you come to the completion of a battle, where the completion is, do you take their words over your own? Do you take their truth, societal truth, people around you truth, and say, this is where I live. This is my world. This is how I'm moving forward. Or do you take your truth and say, this is where I am. This is where I will be. And this is what I stand for. It leads you to the King of Cups. You have a strong connection with a Pisces energy here, with a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The kings are looking at each other. It's your soul, okay? And it's your intuitive passion. It's also what you, really value. There can also be a person here, okay, this fire sign energy, who, I'm seeing it more as a masculine energy, quote unquote masculine energy here, all right? It can be from a female, it can be, from whomever. And what you're going to see here is that this person has a lot on their plate, and they're not going to want to talk about it. They're not. It's either just a person who, like a lawyer or a doctor or somebody like that, who wouldn't share these things anyway, somebody you're not that close to, or it can be somebody who you're really close to. And you're going to see at this time, they kind of have a very fiery nature, fiery temper, looking at things, very passionate, very determined. You might feel on the outside of that passion looking in. And this is embracing your heart. This is saying, you know what? You go through your things, and I'll go through mine. But here, for you as the King of Wands, you're transformed. They're going through a transformation too, right? That's why they have their issues. If it's with something legal, or if it's with something medical, or something where it's kind of time sensitive, this is a person where you need to get into contact with them. You just need to check up, make sure everything's kind of moving along. They could have gotten caught up in a lot of other things, all right? And really sitting there and needing to just have that little nudge, because what's coming is supposed to be coming, but it's nurturing, it's moving forward, it's not going to move as quickly as you would like it to, but there is a sense of not letting it fall into the realm of fears, like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard for so long, now I'm afraid to hear, what's going to go on. So it's just kind of like biting the bullet, moving forward like that. And as you do so, you are embracing your heart's truth, you're embracing what your soul desires, you are looking at things. You also have a very strong connection here with a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or somebody who is very in tune with their emotions. This can be your heart and your head really coming together, which is astounding, because how I see us as emotional beings. And as emotional beings, we need to connect with our truth, with our hearts. And when we don't connect with our hearts is when we're completely out of balance. And so you see people out of balance because they're too much their emotions. It's just like one big emotional mess all the time, or they're too logical, right? So one is too much emotional energy, one is not enough emotional energy. You want to be right in the middle. You want to have your heart and your mind having a conversation with each other, right? And focusing on the beauty that you want, you need, you desire in your life. Meaning if somebody's talking at you and they're talking about things that are upsetting, that you sit there and you're thinking, wow, why am I the sounding board for this? Focus on something else. It doesn't mean you ignore the conversation, because, that would be rude, or, the person might start from the beginning, which is not what you want. But focus on something beautiful, something that grounds you, that centers you, that kind of takes you out of that energy and moves you forward with your mind and your heart working together, saying, what do I need? What do I want from this situation? Where do I need to be? And putting yourself first, Aquarius, it is not a weakness. It is actually going to be one of your greatest strengths. And it's not being selfish or self-centered. It is saying, yes, I know my responsibilities. Yes, I know what needs to be done. But I also know that if my cup is completely empty, how can I give it to anybody else? How can I fill up your cup? How can I help you move forward? Help you connect? So here, you're having that come together with your heart and with your intuition. And you're going to see that emotionally, you're really connecting with yourself. You're also seen, okay? There's a power to you. There is a presence to you. And then with the King of Wands, there's a transformation that's going on. The Ouroboros, he is eating his tail right here, the serpent eating his tail. And you have the lions above, which again, link to the Leo energy here in this reading. What you're going to see is that you have strength and you have this never-ending cycle of learning, discovering, and becoming. You eat your knowledge. You eat your truth. And in a way, it's kind of like the new you eats the old you, because we are never the same person that even we were the day before. And so here you embrace that power. You embrace that wisdom. And you face your fears. This is a time where you're facing the blockages that have held you back. And you're saying, it's not as scary as I thought it would be. And I am more powerful than I thought I was. I can celebrate myself. And it's not in a braggadocious, terrible way, nothing bad is going to happen to you. If you sit there and say, I know my worth, I know my power, and now it's time to embrace it. You have the repeat of the kings here. All right, this is a king time for you. This is a time of being seen. This is a time of knowing your power. This is a time of being dedicated and determined. Your subconscious message for this time is the Hierophant. Now, this is a Taurus energy, a time frame of April 20th to May 20th, claiming your throne, knowing your truth, knowing the way to your kingdom of heaven. He's sitting right above the keys to the kingdom of heaven. You know what you desire. This is power. This is determination. This is authority figures, lawyers, doctors, everything like that coming forward. And so there can be this connection where you're waiting on something, okay? Be mindful, because you're going to be moving towards victory, but there is a heartbreak that comes that needs to be addressed, that might bring up past issues, past pains, where you're sitting there and you're like, why does this always happen to me? I can't fight anymore. And the thing is, you can. You can. You're not defeated. You're not defeated. Though there's a part of you that's going to think, I just don't want to fight anymore. This is when you know your truth. This is when you sit there and say, well, who am I? What do I want? What do I stand for? And how is it that I want to move forward? And you claim that power. You claim that beauty. And as you do so, also that strong Taurus energy is around you, helping you lead forward, helping you know what you desire. Yeah. Your subconscious chakra message is determination. Again, the solar plexus chakra, you are determined. And at times it feels like you're swimming upstream. You're swimming up against your emotions. You're swimming up against the chaos and the tide and the tidal wave of the world's pain and hurt and sorrow and chaos. And you're swimming towards your goals. You're swimming towards your truth. Do not be bogged down in everybody else's drama. Don't be. Because it'll just sweep you away, Aquarius. And it has a tendency, it can do so very easily, because you are so connected. You are so caring. And then your subconscious spirit animal message is the brown bear spirit. Take time out. Take time out to connect with the seeds that you are planting. Know that you are astoundingly drawn to the downtrodden, to the hurt, the pains. You have the repeat of the number 9. You're coming very close to a completion of a cycle. You know what it is that you want. You know what you hold dear to your heart. Let it shine. Let it shine forward. And let it be your guide. All right, Aquarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Bye.